For today's video, I wanted to simply show you how to make one of these super quick and easy crochet snowflake ornaments. They work up just very quickly, about 10-15 minutes, depending on your skill set. And you can even use a little simple piece of scrap yarn for the hanger if you do not have a hook to use for it. You can use a variety of different types of yarns to do this. For this one in the tutorial, I'm just using acrylic yarn, but you could also make them with cotton yarn. Make them any color you wish either. For this pattern, we'll just need a couple of very simple supplies. You'll need a pair of scissors in order to cut our yarn, a darning needle. This just makes it easier to weave in the ends. I'll be using a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. And then we'll use our yarn. I am using a number 4 weight. This is just an acrylic yarn. You could also use cotton yarn if you're interested in that too. I'm just using a simple white to make this little snowflake. And then I am offsetting it with just for the little hanger to hang it on a tree. I'm just using a scrap piece of yarn that I had sitting around. To create this pattern, what we're going to do is first create a magic ring. So we hold our yarn between our thumb and our forefinger and wrap around 2 fingers with our working end closest towards you, and then just kind of lay it back over that loop. I insert my hook right between my fingers and pull up a loop, and then chain 1. Then from here, what we're going to want to do is put 12 single crochets into the magic ring. Right, we have our 12 single crochets into the ring. We're going to take our ring and we're going to close it, but not pull it super tight. We just want to close it a little bit. So about like so. And then from there, we're going to right into that first single crochet of the round. We're going to slip stitch in order to join. And there we are with round 1. For round 2, from here, we're going to chain 3. Now for this pattern, this chain 3 does count as a double crochet stitch. Then we're going to want to create another double crochet into that same stitch where we slip stitched into to join. So yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through your first 2 loops. Yarn over and go through your next 2 loops. And then moving forward, what we're going to want to do is chain 5. Then coming back to our beginning ring that we had down here, we're going to skip the next single crochet, and into that next stitch we want to put 2 double crochets. And then we just want to repeat just like we did here, chain 5, skip your next stitch and put 2 double crochets into the next. And then we just repeat that. Chain 5, skip your next stitch, double crochet 2 times into your next, all the way around. Now that we've made it back towards the beginning, we have 6 clusters of the 2 double crochets into 1 stitch. So for our final, we just chain 5. And then we're going to slip stitch right into that 3rd chain of our first chain 3 of our round in order to join. And there we are with our next round. For the next round, what we're going to do is right into the space between the double crochet clusters. We're going to insert our hook into there and simply single crochet. So we're creating essentially a long single crochet. Moving forward, what we're going to do for each one of these little chain spaces that we made, we're going to do 1/2 double crochet. So yarn over, go into the chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through all 3 loops. Then we're going to put 2 double crochets. And then we want to add a treble crochet. So we yarn over twice, go into the chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through your first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through your next 2 loops, yarn over and go through your last 2 loops. And then from here we're going to chain 2. And now we want to continue working into that same chain space, but we're going to work this side of that chain space in reverse. So we're going to do a treble crochet, 2 double crochets, then a 1/2 double crochet, and then into the space between the double crochet clusters from the previous row, we simply single crochet into there. And then we just want to repeat this process for each of the remaining 5 chain spaces. So 1/2 double, 2 doubles, a treble, chain 2, a treble, 2 double, half double, and then single crochet in the space between. And now that we're back at the beginning, what we want to do is slip stitch into that first long single crochet that we made of the round in order to join. And then you can simply tie off. And here we are to show you what it looks like. And then we'll just weave in our end. And then we'll take our length, I'm going to say roughly 6 to 8 inches of a piece of yarn from our scrap. And then into one of these chain 2 spaces, just kind of weave in our yarn, pull through, and create a simple knot. And there we have our lovely little snowflake ornament for on our tree. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a little thumbs up, like, and share with your friends. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have yet to subscribe, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you can get a heads up every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.